Okay, we are at our next location. We are in the village of Snowshill, and we have come to visit Snowshill Manor, which has a very, very long and fascinating history, dating back to 821, when life began for the manor under King Coenwulf of Mercia. Fast forward to the Domesday Book of 1086, and it is in the hands of Winchcombe Abbey. And then under the hands of King Henry VIII, it is dissolved with the dissolution of the monasteries. And it's actually included in the dowry of Catherine Parr. So yeah, a very, very long, fascinating history, but it's its last owner who is probably the most fascinating of all. And you will see why when we enter the house. Let's say he was an eclectic hoarder of sorts. But first, we need to get Heidi away from crocheting again. Every stop she can get, she's there on a bench crocheting. Yeah. Have you seen how many apples there are, Heidi? Look, tons of apples. And look at that lovely view.
Where's every place we're going to got apples included?
Sheepy.
Hello. What are you doing today, fine sir? What the hell?
Lovely, all that colour.
Nom nom. Scrumming up that scrum.
Getting a little bit breezy. Alright, let's make our way to the house.
You don't say.
Look at all these mushrooms. Loads of them. Loads of mushrooms everywhere. 'Tis the season. Big clump of them back there as well. How's it going? Good. Yeah, doing good. Look at all of these apples. So many. Goodness. You can just see the manor appearing. So yeah, this is the apple orchard in front of the house. It looks amazing in spring with all the apple blossom on it. And now we've got all the fruit. So, Snowshill is quite different to the usual country house, and that is thanks to its last owner, Charles Paget Wade, who was rather eccentric. When he bought Snowshill, he used his skills as a talented architect, artist and craftsman to create a unique home for his extraordinary collection of objects. Every room in this house is completely different, and it is home to one of the most incredible collections in the National Trust. Very unique. Isn't that a lovely view, Heidi? Very pretty. And there's a painting of Charles Wade at 27. Okay, we are done inside. So, inside the house is where Mr. Wade stored all of his fabulous collections, and the barn here in front of me, this is where he slept. He didn't sleep in the house. He lived in the barn instead. So here we are inside the barn. Isn't it fabulous? So I think you've got his bed there to the left. An old box style bed. Will keep you a lot warmer, that's for sure. And through here is the bathroom. Sink there. A case of Mr. Wade. And hopefully you can see it's very dark. I do apologise for all the grainy video, but it's so dark in a lot of these rooms. There's his bathtub. And le toilette. Collection of chamber pots down there.
There's a collection of chamber pots.
Little stove next to the toilet as well. Yes, no room was exempt. Everywhere has got his collections. Massive fireplace. That is amazing. Well, I would love to know your thoughts on the collections inside the house. Aren't they absolutely spectacular? Yeah, as I say, one of the most special and important in the whole of the National Trust, to be honest. They are fabulous. So I'm just going to wander around the gardens now. Oh, also, I'm very, very sorry for the grainy quality of some of the video. It is dark inside, but obviously that's to help preserve the nature of a good portion of the collections inside. So yeah, just going to wander around the garden now and then head to the village and take you around there. Oh, this view is so lovely. Still got some roses out here. Oh, look at those. I am just awestruck with this view. It's so incredibly picturesque. All those colours, it's so vibrant. Down here, if you can see by the water, there's a little model village that Charles Wade created. I will take you down and have a look. I'll go and follow the path and wander down. And here's the village. A little harbour village. Isn't it so sweet? So detailed. Even got the thatched roofs on the houses. Right, well I hope you've liked this little wander around the garden. Let's head to the village. And just found the vegetable garden. Leeks and squash and all sorts. This is what I want. I want a good handful of acres. Grow all our own food, fruit and veg. Do it communally, as a group of people, as a collective. Be self-sustainable. If anyone's interested in doing that with me, please let me know. Okay, so that is Snowshill Manor there. It's just behind that tree. That's the house, and this is it. It is an exit from the house, but it's closed off. You've got the village pub here, the Snowshill Arms, and this is the village of Snowshill. Here's the church that you can see from the garden. Looking really beautiful, framed with this autumnal tree. Very, very nice. Okay, let's have a little wander up. It's a terribly small place, but it is ever so charming. It was used as the movie location for Bridget Jones's mother's village. So if it looks familiar, you have probably seen it in Bridget Jones. Look at this doorway. The old shop. It looks beautiful, all those begonias. And that's pretty much it. There's a few houses round the back. There's also a couple down here. But on the whole, it is a very small, peaceful, quiet village. And we're back round to the pub. I've never yet been in there, so I couldn't recommend, but it is usually quite busy. So I'm just walking up the road that leads into the centre of the village. So there's a few cute cottages along here. I believe some of them are owned by the National Trust actually, and you can stay there. And then just over here we've got Snowshill Manor. Honestly, isn't it as pretty as a picture? Just stunning. Right, we'll just walk a tiny bit further, and then I'm going to turn around and get back in the car, head back to the house, head back to Bourton-On-The-Water, and we'll have a little village wander around there, I think. So this is all the other side of the manor house. You can see where some of the windows would previously have been. I imagine they probably got bricked up to avoid the window tags. Okay, car time. Isn't it such a cute village? We've got a lovely mild evening, so we're going to sit and eat dinner outside, enjoy the views. It's a really nice space and very peaceful and quiet. Right, I am venturing out for a little wander around the village. We're back at the house now. I waited until it had quietened down a little bit, so I think it's about 5:45 now. Still fairly busy actually, but not too bad. so peaceful along here. This is the time to come when it starts turning towards evening or first thing in the morning, if you can. It does get very, very busy during the daytime hours. Tomorrow morning we're going to try and go to Boxbush over there across the road. Our neighbour Freddie, who lives next door to the house we're staying in, said that the chef there is he was trained under Michel Roux, and obviously Michel Roux is an incredible Michelin star chef. So he was saying that the pastries and the cakes here at Boxbush are simply divine. So we're going to try and test them out tomorrow before we leave. I love this house across the road. It's so pretty, perfectly situated, looking out over the river in front. Oh, look at these kids having fun in the water. They've got their wellies on, and all the twinkles are coming on. Oh, so pretty. At Christmas time, this is so amazing. There's literally just fairy lights and twinkles everywhere. They have Christmas trees up through the water. It's just such a scene. I'll see if I can come back and show you, because it really is absolutely stunning. Making my way back to the house now. So the river is practically just beyond the pub there, and just here is the house. So it couldn't be better located. It really couldn't. There's our door just on the left, the lovely green door there, Charter's house. So originally, our neighbour was telling us this was all one house, which makes sense. You can see the beautiful arched doorway here. This is where our neighbour lives. So it's all divided into 3 houses now. So you have the one at the end, which apparently is where the kitchen used to be. Then there's that. And then there's our house here.